Alright boys, if you want to lock in and make millions of coins in Madden 25, then you need to try out Mud Exchange. Mud Exchange is the best all-in-one Madden coin making tool service on the market right now. They got a bunch of different and unique tools on their platform that will allow you to save millions of coins as well as make so much bread. I've been playing around with Mud Exchange for a few days now, and my current favorite tool is the Snipe Spotter. How this works right here, snipes are going to pop up, you buy them, you sell them, you make coins, repeat. Yeah, you're seeing that right. Cards that are currently being posted up to the auction house that Mud Exchange views as a snipeable price are coming up into this filter. You search for these cards, you buy the cards, you sell them off. They literally have a dashboard of every single profitable set. If you do want to try out Mud Exchange, go down to the link in my description and use code MOSHI for 5% off your order. And once again, shout out Mud Exchange. Oh, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're talking about the best abilities and superstar X factors you got to be using on your squad today in Madden 25. This is a video I like to update every month or so, every time we have a major change to the meta, and due to the Zero Chill promo, more specifically the sub-zero or free abilities on every Zero Chill card, we gotta switch up with the meta. As of right now, you need to be using as many Zero Chill cards you physically can on your team. Now, these Zero Chill cards, they're not going to be as cracked as they are today. On January 9th, they will get an increase to their sub-zero abilities. The physical abilities aren't going to change. Secure Tackler is still going to act like Secure Tackler. It's just going to cost you more AP. The meta won't specifically change, but the amount of these abilities you can use, that will change. So if you're watching this video, let's say in March, it really won't matter, but let's just dive straight into the best offensive and defensive abilities. I believe this is my 4th time making this video in Madden 25, and every time we do it, we go position by position and saying what I think you guys need to be running. So let's kick us off with the quarterback position. What are the best quarterbacking abilities in this game? As of today, and I'm pretty sure the rest of Madden 25, Gunslinger is going to be the best quarterback ability in the game. This ability right here grants faster throwing animations to every quarterback that has it equipped. Not all quarterback releases are the same, and they're definitely not all made the same. Some are significantly better than others, but having Gunslinger on a shitty release can make that quarterback significantly better, and having Gunslinger on one of the better releases in the game takes that quarterback from an A-tier QB to an S-tier QB automatically. Hence, why Gunslinger is so damn important. Another reason I like Gunslinger, getting the ball out quick against these crazy up the middle man blitzes, you gotta be able to do it. Gunslinger, it's a must-have. Now, right now, you can get it for free on a lot of these Zero Chill quarterbacks. I would assume within the next few weeks, we'll probably be seeing some 2 AP Gunslingers on some non-Zero Chill quarterbacks. As of right now, I believe 3 AP is the cheapest you can get it on a non-Zero Chill QB. I 100% think it is worth running, even at 3 AP, but as of right now, just go pick up Baker Mayfield. 0 AP Gunslinger is disgusting. I have 2 more quarterback abilities that I am definitely a big fan of. First one, Hot Route Master. Now, when we get to wide receivers and halfbacks and tight ends, we'll talk about the apprentices, but Hot Route Master gives you hot routes from every single position. Madden 25 is the first year you don't need Hot Route Master to throw corner routes. It is one of the best changes EA physically could have made to this game, but in order to throw those really good man-beating routes, zig routes, short crossers, deep crossers, Texas routes from your running back position, you need to have Hot Route Master. If you are somebody who throws the football, let's say 60% of the time in your games, you need to be using Hot Route Master. Or the other option, a few quarterbacks get it, Baker Mayfield is one of them, Master Tactician, aka known as Master Tack. This ability right here, faster bonus hot routes and quick playmaker reactions. Master Tack is basically Hot Route Master with the playmaker ability thrown into it. Playmaker ability lets you playmaker your players at a significantly faster rate while having all hot routes that you would get from Hot Route Master. The reason this Baker Mayfield card is so freaking good right now is because he gets Master Tack for 4 AP and Gunslinger for 0. The last quarterback ability I am a big fan of right now is Gift Wrap. Now, this was significantly better in Madden 24 when KOs were destroying the meta, but KOs are starting to come back. Gift Wrap makes your players have a better chance to catch the football. Dropped catches aren't as big of a deal as they were in years past. Like I said, Gift Wrap was a necessity in Madden 24, but it is becoming something you should be using on your quarterback if you have the ability to do it. And it is definitely the best 1 AP quarterback ability in the entire game. When it comes to glowing X factors on your QB, I think there are a few ways you can go about it. Set Feet Lead is cool, but it's way too expensive at this very moment. Master Tack is cool, but if you can get it as an ability, just do that. Threat detector is cool, but my personal favorite right now is Gambit. Once again, faster passes that can't be picked off by AI defenders. Faster passes, getting the ball out of your hands faster. That is the entire point of Gunslinger, and having Gambit basically amplifies that by a little bit more. Bazooka's always a good time. Omaha is iffy. It used to be really good. Brick Wall is whatever. Run and gun, if you're using a Lamar Jackson card, definitely use that. But other than that, the glowing X factors on the quarterbacks, it's not nearly as good as some other positions. Now, the first few times I've made this video, I have not spoken about offensive line ability, so let's talk about them right now. My only offensive line ability that I recommend you guys use right now is Identifier. This ability is objectively written in to be broken. It highlights the defender your opponent is controlling. This basically lets you see who your opponent is using on and make decisions on where you want to throw the ball early before you even snap the play. Matching up an Identifier with a hot route master and a gunslinging quarterback, I'm telling you guys, it's got to be the play. And once again, zero chill. Every offensive lineman within zero chill is getting Identifier for free. And you only need to run one Identifier. You don't need to put it all over your offensive line. So if you have Quentin Nelson, toss it on Quentin Nelson. Let's say you pick up Lane Johnson, you can put him on him because it's free, but I would go in here and use something else. As of right now, nothing else is too necessary. Pass protector is cool. Run protector is cool. Again, depending on how you play. Edge protector is going to be better when more people get edge threat elite, which is a broken ability later down the line. But as of right now, it's here. You don't need to use it. The best offensive lineman ability as of today is Identifier. Please use this. All right, let's talk wide receivers. Now, for me, the best wide receiver ability in the game is going to be any of the short route, wide receiver, or outside apprentices. So any of these right here. You only need to use these if you aren't using Hot Route Master. These give you those hot routes on this specific player. Once again, this is why Hot Route Master is the best ability in the game, because it gives you all of these on every single player on your team. Outside of the apprentices, the only route running ability I personally kinda use is short and elite, but I don't even think CeeDee Lamb gets it. Gives you improved catching on short passes inside the numbers. You don't need to use it, but if you have an open AP and you want to toss something on your wide receiver, this is definitely the best way to go with it. As for the glowing X factors, again, nothing really speaks to me when it comes to the offensive X factors. It's really personal preference. Double me doesn't really work. Red zone threat, I don't really see a need in it. Deep elite is probably my go-to any chance I can use it. I don't hate jukebox, but again, these are all costing you ability points, so I'd probably stay away from them. My go-to when it comes to using these X or X3 abilities, I want to use it on one of my players. I just pick the one that's free. I'd rather use ability points on actual abilities rather than X factors that aren't going to be there the entire game. I'm sure once we get glowing X factors that stay on for the entire game, that whole philosophy is going to change. But as of December 22nd is when I think you guys are seeing this video, that's got to be the meta. Last but certainly not least, when it comes to the running back position, the tight end position is very similar to the wide receivers. You can use tight end apprentice, but that's pretty much all I think you need to use. Running backs. Running back apprentice is my favorite ability, but again, if you're using hot route master, you don't need to use it. But I am a big fan of the tank ability. Not broken in a bad sense. It's really fun. It basically just gives you better trucking and stiff arming animations. And do you not get it as well, Ramondre Stevenson? Where is the tank ability? It also breaks hit stick tackles. Cruiser is the one that gives more powerful truck and stiff arm animations. Tank is the one that is going to break hit stick tackles. How many times do you guys fumble per game? It is usually because of a hit stick. I mean, probably 85% of the time you fumble, it is because of a boomstick, hit tack, whatever the new EA boom tech thing is. It is a hit stick tackle that is popping out the ball. Well, with tank, you're going to break those tackles more than likely. We'll say 60% of the time. This isn't a must-have ability on your offense, but by any means, if you have open AP, you want to put something on your running back, I would go with tank every time. To sum up the whole offensive side of things, my favorite way to go with offense is tossing all 6 AP on my quarterback. The most important position on your field, and you can get each and every single hot route simply by using Hot Route Master. Gunslinger is a necessity in my offense. Let's slide on over to the defensive things, where getting stops in this game is so freaking hard, but because of the Zero Chill promo, it's getting a little bit easier. Talked about Madden 24 earlier today, how you had to use these KOs to pop out the ball, but you had to combat it with gift wrapped. And I'm sure if you've played any Madden 25 this year, you know how damn hard it is to get stops. Your players don't play their zones right. They dropped interceptions. It is a brutal time out there when it comes to getting stops. Well, shout out the Zero Chill promo, because this promo is allowing you to have so many more KOs out there, and these KOs, they are working. My 2 favorite right now are medium route KO and mid zone KO. Mid zone gives better boost and improved reactions to mid zone, or basically zone coverages, and then medium route KO does the same exact boost, but in man. What scheme you run, whether it's a man or a zone scheme, you gotta pick between both of these. I run more zone than more man, so I run mid-zone KO all over my field. Because of the Zero Chill promo, you can have so many more mid-zone KOs out there. It makes getting stops in this game a little bit easier. Now, of course, you're still gonna have the dropped pick problem. That is something that EA still can't figure out 10 years later. But thanks to Pick Artist, it does get a little bit easier. This has been the best defensive ability since Madden 25 dropped. If you go watch each of my first 3 episodes of this video, I'm like, Pick Artist is probably the only thing you should be running. Still think Pick Artist is great. Do not get that twisted. It gives you better catching and improved stamina on interception returns. We're using this ability for the better catching. The improved stamina is chill, but the better catching is a necessity on every defensive back you can physically have it on. When it comes to the best glowing X factors or X factors in general on your DBs, I think there are a few ways you can go about it. Anytime you can have AKA universal coverage out there, I love it. That is a top tier X factor in the game. Now, the only issue with that, only a select few AKA cards get it. Not gonna say those cards are outdated, but they're definitely getting pushed down the line when it comes to top tier players. So anytime you can get universal coverage X or universal coverage X3, I would run it if you want. Bottleneck is cool. It's basically universal coverage, but in man coverage. So anytime, again, you can get Bottlenecks X, Bottlenecks X3, or AKA Bottlenecks, you can go with that. Pick Artist as an X factor is cool, but again, you can just use Pick Artist as an ability, and if you can do that, you don't need to double up on it. Other than that, there's nothing I really think you need to be running when it comes to glowing X factors on your defensive backs. Now let's talk defensive line. The last few times we've made this video, so every single time so far, we have been saying defensive linemen, you don't need to run abilities on them. And today I'm having a switch up of heart. I think it is officially time to start running some AP or at least one ability on your defensive line, and I think that needs to be double or nothing. Double or nothing grants dominant pass rush wins at twice the cost when it comes to your defensive linemen. You are going to be getting more sheds and more pressure from the defensive line position. I'm recording this video a little bit earlier than you guys are seeing, and I'm currently on vacation, but Reggie White dropped today, and he gets double or nothing for 2 AP. Because of this, I expect Reggie White to be a top tier player in this game for months. Double or nothing is by far the best defensive line ability. Let's talk X factors. The best defensive line X factor I still think is Unstoppable Force. AKA Unstoppable Force is obviously a little bit broken. Same thing with AKA Universal Coverage. The AKA cards are just getting a little bit outdated. So anytime you can get Unstoppable Force X, or Unstoppable Force X3, you gotta run with it. That's everything on the defensive side of things. I don't think you need to run any abilities on your linebackers. You can run 1 AP Lurk Artist. That's actually what I do. I have an extra AP on my defense, so I rock out a Lurk Artist out there on my linebackers. I don't think you need it. It's not as good as Madden 24. Linebackers animate without it, but still, it is there if you want it. You can run like a mid-zone KO on a linebacker or a Pick Artist. It's really just the same things on defense. But you're getting stops this year is by having a bunch of mid KOs and then Pick Artists on your field, and everything else out there, it's like you don't really need it. Double or nothing is cool now, but that's about it. Fellas, that is everything we got on the 4th installation of the best abilities and superstar X factors in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Know down below, what abilities are you rocking with, what X factors are you rocking with, and did you enjoy this video? I hinted at it, and I probably said it 1,700 times right now, but you guys are seeing this while I'm currently away on vacation. Gone the 21st to the 25th. I'm coming back Christmas night, so no presents videos from me. I am sorry, guys. That's one is on me. Don't worry, the 26th, everything will get back to normal. But until then, I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your holiday season. Have a good one. Peace, gents. I'll catch you boys later.